Okay guys, so the 16.3 box plots, or also known as whisker plots. Those are your standards, and objective is to be able to use a box plot and measures a spread to describe data sets. A few vocabulary words. So a box plot is basically this. It shows how the values in the data set are distributed or spread out. Every part of it is 25% of the data. Lower quartile is your Q1, which is this right here. Is the median of the lower half of the data. We'll show you that right now. The upper quartile is this right here. This is my Q3. That's the median of the upper half of the data. Measure of spread is basically a single number that we utilize to show that describes the spread of the data set. And so measures of spread will be the IQR, the interquartile range, or the range. Okay, so those are the two measure of spreads that we can use. The IQR, or the interquartile range, is basically this right here, from here to here, the difference between Q3 and Q1. And then the range is different between the maximum and the minimum. Okay, so how do we do a box plot or a whisker plot? The first thing you need to do is put them in order. In this case, the numbers are already given to me in order, and then I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a number line. So from the least up to the greatest. So I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And I'm gonna locate my minimum, which is 1, and I'm gonna do a little dot. Okay, and I'm gonna write minimum. You don't have to write that, but I'm just showing you so you can have this on your notes. And then I'm gonna get to the maximum, so that's 8. So I'm gonna put a little dot here, and I'm gonna label that my maximum. And then the next thing you're gonna do is you're gonna find your medians. Remember, the median is my middle number. In this case, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 data points. So I can do 2 and 2, and my middle number is 3. So I'm gonna do a dot on that one. I'm gonna actually create a line. So that's my median. Then after that, I'm gonna have to find my Q1 and Q3. So my Q1 is my lower quartile, which is the median of the lower half of the data. So this is my lower half of the data. Okay. So I'm gonna take 1 and 2, and I'm gonna do what's in between 1 and 2 is 1.5. But if you don't know that, you can add them together. 2 plus 1 is 3 divided by 2, because you're trying to find the average. Is 1.5. So then I'm gonna go 1.5 right here. This is my Q1. Then my Q3 is a middle number between of my upper half of the data. Between 6 and 8 is 7. And again, if you don't know that, you go 8 plus 6 is 14 divided by 2 is 7. So it's 7 right here. This is my Q3. And then what you're gonna do is you're gonna connect. So I'm gonna connect this right here, create my box there, and then this are gonna be my whiskers. Okay. So that's how you create a box plot, and then we can figure out the measures of spread. So my range is my maximum minus my minimum. So my maximum is 8, my minimum is 1. So 8 minus 1 is 7. So that's my range. And then my IQR, my Q3 is 7, and my Q1 is 1.5. So that will give me 5.5. Okay. So then you have to decide which of those two numbers best describes this data set. Okay. Okay. So let me go ahead and give you one to do. Okay, so go ahead, and first thing to do is put them in order. Okay, so go ahead and tell me how they will look in order. Give me the minimum, give me the maximum. What is the median? What is your Q1 or lower quartile? What is your Q3 or upper quartile? What is your range? And what is your IQR or your interquartile range? Okay, God bless you. Bye.